What's going on, you guys? Everybody um, who is on, everyone who is on um, Facebook. I want you guys to add me on Facebook. And I also want you guys to add me on Snapchat. So after I'm done making this video and uploading it, I will put this on my Snapchat. I'll put this, put like, the links to my Facebook and my Snapchat so you guys can follow me. But other than that, hi everybody. My name is Selena, and I just wanted to make a quick video just to discuss a couple things and to get a couple things off my chest. Um, and yeah, so hopefully that is, something that you guys would like to talk about with me or just, um, watch the video. So let me get into this whole ordeal. I am currently in Richmond, Virginia at the moment, and so I I think I made a video before where I think I was like high or something, and I was like, I went through some breakup that happened to me about several months ago, and just was talking about how difficult it is to be a transgender woman and dating you know within your community or dating um, a heterosexual male, so they say, or whatever the case may be. So now I just want to talk about people's feelings. So I have a friend of mine who I was texting today, and I was like, I miss you, and I'm like, I love you, but it was coming from a place of friendly love, like genuine love as a friend. And I only say that to people that I actually care about, you know what I mean? Or have some sort of feeling for. So, this particular guy, he's just a friend of mine, and we've had our, I guess you could say, wild encounter or adult encounter. Um, and basically, I guess after our encounter, he started to date this girl who, I guess maybe didn't treat him, excuse me, maybe didn't treat him well. So, I was texting him today. My point anyway, I was texting him, and he basically was like, you can't love me and all this other stuff because love doesn't exist. And he was like, I hope you know that, right? And I replied to him, and I was just like, what do you mean? Love doesn't exist. But you have love for your family members. You could have love for your extended relatives. You can have love for a friend. You can have love for a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. Or you could be in love, And I feel like, yeah, I'm 24. I'm young, but I feel like there's different types of love, floating around and stuff like that. So I go into like a sort of argument with him, only to really say like like I personally believe that there is a such thing as love because I feel like you see it all the time, within people who have a connection or people who have a strong liking towards each other. So I was kind of a little argumentative with him about that, and I was just like, love does exist, and I don't know who told you or who broke your heart recently, but um, you know, I said some people are just incapable of love. Some people really are just incapable of actually having love for someone. So, that being said, I want to say that I don't know. It's 2017 and it's about to be 2018. Um, and people, I found out, or I'm finding out that nowadays guys, men who do date, excuse me, transgender women or whatever the case may be, men who do date us, um, typically don't display any type of affection that would be like love. I mean, unless we're in bed and we're having sex, then maybe, there's like some kissing going on or whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. The usual, I guess you can say, freaky stuff that happens when two people get in bed together. So, um, yeah, I recently hooked up with a guy who I really, really liked him, and I really, really felt a connection with him. Like, he came over to my hotel room. We had sex, and we really had sex for a long time, and I just felt so connected to him that it was crazy. I just felt really connected to him. And I kind of get the feeling afterwards, after he was away from me, like I kind of felt like he let that connection go, or maybe he really wasn't feeling that way. Maybe it was just something that he um decided to go ahead and let it be like he decided to go ahead and just let it be like let the feeling happen. And I don't know, afterwards, like we talked on the phone briefly. And I don't like that. I don't like when, after you have sex with a guy and they just kind of keep it short with you on over the phone or through text messages and stuff like that. And, like I said, I'm transgender. He knows I'm transgender. I don't hide that, from anybody. I don't need to hide it. I feel comfortable in my skin and as who I am as a person. So, I don't feel the need to like go around tricking people or hiding the fact that, I'm transgender. Yes, I am. And I'm going to continue to live my life. And I'm going to continue to, try to date someone or find someone who is, perfect, like a perfect match for me. And maybe I shouldn't be trying to find it. Of course, that's what people say. Like, don't go looking for it; it's gonna find you. But, I'm only getting older. I'm 24. I'm gonna be 25 next year. So it's just like, like I said, I'm only getting older, and I just don't feel like that you should just give up or you should just not date anybody because you've had a bad experience. I do get depressed about it, and I do feel like sometimes like I should just not date for a little bit. But that never really stops me though. Like I'll just find someone different, or I'll find someone else, or I'll find someone better, or, or I think he's better and stuff like that. But I don't know. I wanna maybe go through some counseling or something, and just kind of figure out what exactly it is that makes me drive so hard to be loved by somebody. And that's just, it's a part of me, and I've always been that way. Like I've always wanted people to be cool with me. I've always wanted love. I've always wanted affection from people. I'm a very affectionate person. I'm a Cancer, and yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what this means for me in the near future. I don't know if this means that, like I said, I should slow down on the dating scene or stop looking or just be mean to all the guys that I meet. I don't know if I should treat them like shit. I don't know if I should, but I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm going to, yeah. But I had a rough week, and some shit happened to where I was staying with this older trans woman, me and my sister, and she basically told us to pack up our shit and leave because she didn't want us staying with her anymore, and that's fine. I can still take care of myself. So this makes me go back into the whole escorting thing, and like transsexual girls tricking to survive, make money, and blah 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 blah. And meanwhile, while I was staying with this lady, I had let this lady stay with me at a hotel when I was down and out and I didn't have anywhere to go. But I was surviving. I was making my money, but I'm not good at saving it. So I let this woman stay with me. She's like in her late 30s, about to be 40, and her husband or boyfriend or whatever, and she's transgender as well. And her husband or boyfriend or whatever is in his like 40s, in his like, I don't know, I want to say his middle 40s, his mid 40s. And you know, I let them stay with me. I let two grown ass people stay with me. And when I was paying $100 a night plus, you know, food, buying food and all this other stuff, and making my money, and doing all those things, I never charged this bitch any type of money. And this bitch let me and my sister stay with her. Never said anything about rent money or anything like that, but I was giving her money, you know, whenever I could, or whenever I, you know, had the money, I would give her money to get to work, to buy her drugs and all of these things. And she just up and decided like, bitch, I don't want you in my house. And I'm just like, damn, you know, that's kind of fucked up because it's it's cold now, it's wintertime. Like, don't nobody want to be, you know what I'm saying, keep being in hotels and stuff like that. But I just need to learn how to save, and I need to learn how to, you know, do that. But I'm working on that now. I'm about to start saving up money, and you know, stuff like that. So I never have an issue making any money, and you know, a lot of guys like to come and see me and stuff like that. So yeah, there's ups and downs to being an escort, and typically I'm by myself normally, but I mean I'm actually with my sister now, but she's just got a room somewhere in the same hotel as me. So you know, that's just how it's kind of always been. So yeah. Um, my as far as my parents and family goes, stuff like that, I don't really get along with my parents. I don't really, you know, talk to them. We haven't talked in about a year, probably, maybe more. So yeah, I have no family support at all, and it's so difficult to think that, you know, you're in this world alone, but you know, you came in this world by yourself. You know, yeah, you might have had a mom and a dad, but you know, eventually they're not going to always be there for you. So it just makes things a little bit difficult when you don't, when you're not fortunate enough to have parents that can, you know, do things for you and put you in life in a set predicament and be like, here you go. Um, we made sure you went to school. We made sure you did this. We made sure you did that. And now you can be on your own, and you can be self sufficient, and you can be all of those things without our help. Versus, you know, your parents wanting to kick you out of the house or beat you up all the time for you being yourself. And, you know, people think that it's a choice, and it's not. And you know, because it's like I said, if it was such a choice, then it would be as simple as me to ask any heterosexual man or woman, you know, when did you wake up and decide to be straight? When did you wake up and decide to like pussy? When did you wake up and decide, I want to suck some dick, or I want to get fucked, or I want to fuck some pussy? When did you decide that? No one just wakes up and decides, oh, this is what I'm going to do. No. You are who you are from day one, and you may change. People change. People go through life changes that change them, and stuff like that. And I went through a lot of stuff. I've never been, I wasn't raped or anything like that up until I was grown. I was an adult, and I looked, you know, like this now. So yeah, I never was raped as a child or anything like that to make me feel like I need to be with a man or anything like that. So, but I was raped as I got older and became an adult and was able to travel out on my own. So yeah. But anyway, let me stop talking about this like negative stuff. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it down below. And yeah, so other than that, everybody stay safe, have a blessed night, and I will see everybody later. And yeah, I'm going to put my Snapchat and my Facebook down below. Ciao.